Now, why Rudraksha is worn on the body is, one thing is it cleanses the aura. You know what's aura? A-U-R-A? There is a certain field of light and energy around every body, around every object. Every physical object has its own aura, even inanimate objects.
We could have actually demonstrated if you had an image here, or you try at home yourself. Just for example, I'm saying, take a picture of me, a proper photo would be better, not a reprinted photo. It would be good, but even a book cover, just see how it goes. Download an image of some serial killer, I'm sure you are in touch with them on the internet. And Rudraksha, you see how it happens. It'll happen very differently.
Aura can be from a pitch black aura to a pure white aura. In between there are a million shades. This can purify your aura. This does not mean if you wear a Rudraksha tomorrow morning, you will have a halo glowing behind your head. Not like that, but you're aspiring to purify yourself. When you're aspiring to purify yourself, every little help, every little aid you get, you want to make use of it.
The legend says, Rudraksha is actually the tears of Shiva. So Shiva sat in a meditative state for a very long time. Everybody thought he is dead because he was completely unmoving. It looks like there was no breath, there was no nothing. But off and on, tears of ecstasy dribbled out of his eye. That was the only sign of life that he showed, that there was an ecstasy that he could not control, which made him absolutely still. At the same time, once in a way, tears of ecstasy dribbled down. These teardrops fell on the planet or on the ground or in the earth and became Rudra. That is what Rudra's Aksha means. These are Shiva's teardrops.
The main purpose is to make you available to grace. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter what circus you do, what yoga you do, what else you do, ultimately it's only by becoming available to grace, you become a possibility. This is why a devotee attains quicker than anybody. Without grace, whatever you do, whether it is spiritual process, health, wealth, success, there will be no success in any area of life if in some way you do not become available to grace, that's for sure. So Rudraksha is just creating that possibility, enhancing it a little bit. Not that without Rudraksha you will not be available to grace. You will be. It is just that you want to use every support that is available to you. Another reason why it's owned by Indian sadhus and mendicants is they're constantly traveling. One who is constantly eating and sleeping in different places, his body goes through a certain level of destabilization. So, you are sleeping in the same bed every day, here, certain aspect of your energy is left here you're very comfortable. If you go to another place where the energies are very different, your body may not settle, sometimes it could be damaging to the system. So, person who is constantly traveling wears a Rudraksha so that he has a cocoon of his own energy, that the outside energies does not disturb him. He has a… we call this a kavacha. You know what's a kavacha? Kavach. It's more like a cocoon. It's a cocoon of your own energy. Wherever you go, you have your private bedroom going with you. So with movement, with faster and faster movement, aura gets frayed. So if you wear Rudraksha, it gives you a certain cocoon, it gives you a certain stability to your aura. The travel, movement can be taken well. This also is a kind of protection. You know, people use negative energies to affect other people's lives. You're aware of this? What do you call that here? Yes, Billi Shunyam, the black magic or whatever you call it, there are various kinds of arts. One Veda, out of the 4 Vedas, one Veda is dedicated towards this. The Atharvana Veda is all about how to manipulate energies to your benefit and somebody's detriment. If you wear Rudraksha, it also protects you against that kind of negative situations. Many times, these things could happen to people even though they are not directed towards them. Right now, let's say somebody is doing some black magic to me, but I am not receptive to it. You're sitting here, you may get it. It is not necessary it must be aimed at you. If you're susceptible at a certain moment, you will get it. Wearing a simple mala gives a certain level of protection for that person. One more reason why people wear this is, even in the wild, if you were thirsty and you're walking in a jungle, you found little water, if you just hold your Rudraksha above the water, it will tell you whether to drink or not. If any food appears in front of you, if you hold it, even if there is a tiny bit of poison in it, instantly it will go anti-clockwise. Let me see, check this water. You never know. This is good water. You put a tiny drop of poison into this, which you cannot detect by smell or taste, that kind of poison. You hold this and see, immediately it will go anti-clockwise. So that's another reason, and there are various other aspects to it. It brings down the blood pressure in your system, your nerves will be calm, all these kind of things. Today, doctors are prescribing Rudraksha in India. For hypertension, cardiac ailments, doctors are actually prescribing Rudraksha. This is just where your blood pressure will go down, because it has a certain reverberation which calms the whole system.
There are various types of Rudraksha. I don't wish to go into the different types. Here, as part of the Adiyogi process, we gave you only a Panchamukhi or the five-faced Rudraksha. If you are below 12 years of age, you can use a Shanmukhi or a six-face Rudraksha, and there are from single-face Rudraksha up to 14 faces. I'm not going into the detail of it, so it's very important how you use it. Please do not keep the Rudraksha on the floor, on a metal object or stone. If you must keep it down upon a cotton cloth or a silk cloth, and it's best that you thread this and wear this around your neck.
The Rudraksha will become brittle and crack up. If you don't feed it with some kind of fat or oily material, either ghee or milk or something like this, it will crack. It'll become brittle and crack over a period of time. So, periodically you have to apply either oil or ghee or milk or whatever you like. So once you're worshipping something, you don't want it to crack up.
That's more like a maintenance of…
It is a certain maintenance. So one simple way of keeping it wet is soak it in oil or ghee or honey or milk, all these things which will keep it wet for a long period of time. If I pour water, that also is being done, it will remain for 10 minutes and then it'll dry up. But if I pour milk, it stays wet for months on end. You just put Rudraksha on your body, because of the sheer body heat and other things, in 6 to 8 months it'll crack up. But if you periodically put it in ghee and milk, it will last for a lifetime and more.
This Rudraksha will be coming with a few other things, and these millions of Rudraksha will be mailed. So this will be available, please make use of this Rudraksha. This will be a powerful instrument in your life to be accessible to grace of Adiyogi. So this is an opportunity, this Mahashivratri, for you to soak in the tears of Shiva. Right now, we will go through an initiation process. I want all of you alert and be attentive to the simple instructions that I'll give you. All of you have your Rudraksha with you, and if you have vibhuti with you, it's good to smear it, otherwise it's okay. I'm fully equipped here with vibhuti, flowers, vilva leaves and everything, but I'm not going to do that to you. So what you do is, you take the Rudraksha between the thumb finger, the first digit of the thumb finger and the ring finger, you hold it this way, like this, and hold it upon your lap. If you are a male, you hold it in your right hand. If you are a female, you hold it in your left hand. If you are confused, you hold it in any hand. So, you hold it this way upon your hand, upon your lap, and keep the other hand loose and relaxed, facing upward. Keep your face slightly upturned, a mild focus between your eyebrows. Hold the Rudraksha in the center of your palm and place the two hands together. Utter the mantra along with me. Yoga Yoga Yogeshwaraya Bhuta Bhuta Bhuteshwaraya Kala Kala Kaleshwaraya Shiva Shiva Sarveshwaraya Shambho Shambho Maha